Why did we talk about Star Wars, chat? Fucking Luke and fucking Leia.
Yeah, I had to. It took me a second, TBH, because I was like, "How did we get here?" But I remembered.
So to recap, last week we finished Natsu? Natchan? Natsuno.
Yeah, I think
I wanted to call her Natsumi. I wanted to call her.
Oh.
Her name's Natsunomi, not me. I wanted to call her Natsumi. We finished Natsuno, we finished Keitaro, we locked Hijiyama. We finished Yuki. We finished Yuki?
Okay, yeah,
Was that it? Or did we finish Yuki the week before that?
Shoot.
I don't remember.
We finished...
I think we finished Yuki the week before that.
I want to say we did. I think we finished Natsuno, and then I think we tried to finish Kitaro, and then he locked... Did we finish Sekigahara last week?
Oh, no, that you're right. You were entirely right. So 3 weeks ago, which was 2 streams ago, we finished everyone up to Keitaro, except Keitaro locked at 85 instead of completing. The week afterwards, we finished Natsuno, we finished Keitaro, we finished Sekigahara, and we locked Hijiyama, and we began Ringing Okino. Our last fragment, I want to call them fragments, we're not playing ZTD. The murder of Chihiro Morimura was conducted by Chihiro Morimura. No one is surprised.
Right.
What was surprising is the fact that there are not 2 distinct personalities of Chihiro Morimura in Chihiro Morimura and Yorifu Yusaka. There are 3. The third personality is 8-year-old Chihiro Morimura, who used to be Chihiro Miura. Miura? I don't know where I got that other M from. We discovered but did not discuss the fact that this story is basically an allegory of nature versus nurture.
Yep.
And that...
Who will Morimura love this time? Find out on this episode. Yeah, probably not.
I think this one's Ace, honestly.
No, I think you're right. Ace and
Arrow.
I have more important... Arrow and I have more important things to do, but also I don't care. Kind of, like, I just don't have room for that way, I think.
Yes. Yes?
Like, I think it's like multiple levels. It's like, it didn't even occur to me because I'm too busy, and then when it did occur to me,
Yeah, so that's where we're at. The 8-year-old is aromantic. There are people on Tumblr who would be mad at you for saying that. The same people who don't think that A belongs on the LGBTQ.
I was about to say.
This stream is Ace-Arrow friendly.
Yes. Proudly.
This streamer is probably some manner of gray. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm Demi.
We're all gray here.
Woo!
This is the part where if I was This is where a color filter would go if I was in charge of the OBS.
I, unfortunately, am not talented enough to do that.
Well, anyway, here's Renigota, who is possibly Ace? In the same, I have more important things to worry about fashion.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I want him to be Ace because the other option is he keeps looking at cute little Miwako and turning her down, and that's just mean, so I'm hoping it's just that he's Ace.
Yeah. That's the only other option. Either he's Ace, or he's a mean bastard. And not at all gay.
Yeah, totally. Gay people in my 13 Sentinels? Psh.
No, only Hijiyama.
Yeah, and does that even count? Who wouldn't be gay for...
actually.
Who wouldn't be gay for Okino?
Aegis activation confirmed.
He's so pretty.
The terminal is completely sealed off.
We did it.
They've changed targets. The next terminal my operating limit yet, but I'm going to dismount.
Whoa, hey, then who's taking point?
Pull it together. We don't need orders to kick some ass.
That's cool framing.
No, I do love that.
Like, I want this. I want that screenshot.
Yeah. Make it like a wallpaper or something.
Grab that real quick and go back later
You can
to
relax, kids.
capture it.
I'm
Yeah.
back in the fight.
I won't be long. It's up to you.
Fine then. Let's roll, Yuki-chan.
Chihiro-san.
Really hoping that they aren't going to pair the spares with Renyagoto and the 8-year-old.
That would be so awkward.
It's not the... No, you know, it would be the worst thing they've done in this game. I had to examine myself and discover that yes, I think shipping a child with, he's not exactly an adult, but he's much older than 8.
I was gonna say, he's like borderline adult. He's like 16, 17.
He's like 17 going on 18.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So that's like, even if it isn't a mental difference, it is a physical difference of 9 years. Which matters a lot when one of them is less than 9 years old. And this is, in fact, worse than queer baiting and then naming them daughter and mother. This is objectively worse.
No, for sure. Which,
And
still
not
putting out there, that's
disrespecting
still,
myself.
that's still
Bad.
bad.
Myself. I'm not. It's still bad. Both for queer baiting and for incest shipping.
Yeah, but this is definitely worse.
This would be worse. And, like, it's still bad, even if she has the mentality of a 120-year-old, and they just wait, and they just decide, oh, we can just wait until it's legal. That's still creepy, even if it's legal then. So I really hope we don't go in that direction.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm really enjoying this visual novel. Pair the Spare is my least favorite trope. Don't make it worse.
Yeah.
Look at that sunset. Just like it was back then. It's beautiful. I'm guessing you were monitoring me with a drone?
I have one locked on to you, yes. Their target's changed. They're coming back this way. It's dangerous here. We need to get you to safety.
Aw, don't tell me you're worried about me. How about you mind your own business? You already know how I feel. This is what I wanted.
Still.
More importantly, can you really afford to waste your time here? Or have you given up? The invasion is still in its preliminary phase.
I've got time. First, I need to get you somewhere safe.
There are no safe places left.
That was so fast.
At least, none left for us. We're not safe anywhere. But you know that well enough. You're just losing precious time. Go focus on the job you're supposed to be doing.
Understood. I'll go.
I'm quickly running out of faith in the writers right now. I just want you to know that.
It's like leaking, like, out, like, it's like pouring out like a leaky faucet.
The more they talk, the more there are romantic undertones between the teenager on the cusp of adulthood and the child with the mind of an adult. Mental age does not make it correct.
Yep.
Bad, 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 bad. Legal lollies are still children.
You know, I forget that that's like a whole trope especially in like...
Especially in Japan.
Japan, yeah.
Especially in Japan. For this logical exclamation of 1,000-year-old child-sized God. This is the furthest you can take it, while still having some moral argument that is objectively incorrect.
Yeah, for sure.
But you can still talk your way out of something. This is the furthest you can take it.
Yeah, because
literally, physically 8 years old, with the mentality of a woman who is 120.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we are right now.
Yeah, but it's not looking good.
You'll find it safer towards the river, if, hypothetically, you wanted to know.
Wait. As long as we're both here,
Don't.
there's something I want to clear up.
The music underneath is worrying me.
Tell me, you were in love with Miss Morimoto.
Can we just skip this whole section, please?
What? Why? Fuck.
Weren't you?
They're both ace. None of this is
You
canon.
said she was mind-hacked, but it was more about you being jealous, wasn't it?
None of this is canon.
That's hardly...
This conversation doesn't
This
happen.
may be our last chance to talk.
Why do you want to know so
I'm
bad,
going
kid?
I'm going to start pressing X.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, audience. Because you don't get a choice.
You. Is
No?
that what you wanted? That
Nope.
I was driven by... That
Nope.
And that's why
Nope.
you brought, isn't it?
Nope.
You never cared how you managed.
That's
to
even worse if he
So much.
did that on
It is.
purpose. Oh, it was one thing if it was just a
That's the
coincidence.
Renya Goto I remember.
It sounds like she's reciprocating, and I don't like that.
Yeah, same.
It is one thing, very creepy, makes him a horrible human being. It is one thing to make him a horrible human being for doing this, to chaining a child to him through
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah, you can still make like a moral like, oh, this is a bad thing to do, you know, like
Yeah.
and still make it like a you make it
If
a
you have
character
her
flaw.
reciprocate, in any fashion, that says a lot about you as a writer.
Yeah. No, you know what? No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know, like the romantic music playing underneath this scene?
The scene of an 8-year-old forcing a confession out of an 18-year-old? No, I don't like it.
Huh, wonder why.
It means I don't have to like you after all.
God.
Oh, what?
Thank you. I think that's all I wanted to hear.
Okay.
If we take that literally and not treat her like a tsundere, this is wonderful.
Yeah, that's how I'm going to choose
extremely,
to take it.
we're gonna treat that literally. We're gonna treat that literally. And we're not going to examine this any further.
Professor,
You should go. After all,
You creepy kid.
we still have our bet. Although it looks like I'm about to win it.
Walk back to her. At least the music is on. Did he really get shot in the wrist?
Yeah, that's such a weird spot.
I think he blocked.
That's
He
like
was
the
the only one
only...
that had the presence of mind to block.
Yeah. That's like the only thing that makes sense. Either that or Megumi's just a really
Oh,
bad
this
shot.
part's important.
What's wrong? Did you get separated from your mommy? Could you leave me alone?
Jesus.
It's dangerous out here. Just come with me, okay? Will you just... What are you...
Oh. Oof.
Don't worry. If you can't find your mommy, I can help you look. We just have to run away right now, okay? Oh, there you are, Miwako. Asami-chan! I'm so glad you're okay. Jeez, you're so reckless. You shouldn't have come this way.
Kisaragi, that girl is...
I know already. I'll get back to the battle once Miwako's safe. Is someone else here? Of course not. Never mind. The evacuation route's that way. Can I bring her too? Hey! That's fine, just hurry up.
Oh, okay. First of all... Okay, I was correct. So this is actually referenced somewhere in the earlier half, the first half of Chapter 2 in the battle sequence. I don't remember exactly where it is.
I remember because they're freaking out that Miwako's not.
Yeah, somewhere here, Renya and Usagi, you know, I can actually figure it out exactly where, because it actually requires us to bring, in the bonus objectives here, one of the battles requires either Renya or
Kisaragi.
Hijiyama. Ogata. Maximum. Go to on the strike team, right here. Here. I think the end of this battle has a conversation between Renya Goto and Tomi Kisaragi. And the Miwako's name is mentioned. Also, interesting to note, Miyoko couldn't see Renya Goto pop up in the air of a hologram. Because Sentinel magic is... The Sentinels are controlled through nanobots.
Right.
Which are melded to the brain. Yeah. So obviously, the visual and auditory hallucinations were created through the nanobots. And Miyoko does not have auditory visual hallucinations. Audio-visual hallucinations, I think, is the correct term for that? I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Maybe Renya Goto will be less creepy in this chapter.
We can hope.
Nope! Awesome.
Not a strong start.
Not a strong start, indeed. Holy shit, do not confess! Why did he confess? Because she forced him to confess. Okay, sure, whatever. I don't want to talk about him. Fuck him. He's my least favorite protagonist. By far. The bar is in hell.
Unfortunate that he's safe to the end, too.
Unfortunate that he's the lore dumper. Let's talk about Chihiro Morimura, who seemed decently suicidal at the end of that. Yes? Do we agree? Are we agreeing on that?
Yeah, I think that's how you could play that. I'm not sure if it was like per se like I guess it's technically suicidal either way. Like
resignation.
Yeah,
she didn't care about her.
That's I think a better word for it.
This is what I wanted as you stare down your death.
Yeah.
There are very few ways to interpret that. But she killed Chihiro Morimura because the busty one. Because she wanted to act Operation Aegis, right?
Yeah.
Which was, I think we're conducting it right now, Operation Aegis. I think that's what's happening right now in the battle screen.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I believe Operation Aegis requires all the terminals in every sector. All the terminals in Sector 4, I think we're in. I think we're in Sector 4. 1985.
That's right.
I think to be closed. So the Daimos can't infect them. Can't infect Sector 0 through the terminals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Aegis and they are activating each Aegis as they close the terminals. Until the world is a closed loop, and they can perfectly reboot it because there are no open terminals for which the data to flow through. Flow out of? Something along those lines. I think that's what's happening right now.
That would make sense.
Which leaves me a little confused because if the older Morimura wanted that, and the younger one killed her for that, or did the younger one kill the older one because, and I quote, there's only room for one Chihiro Morimura?
Yeah.
I don't... There are two things in this game I don't fully understand. Or, there are two things in the game that I don't understand at all. One is the time travel of 16 years. I don't get that in the slightest.
Yeah.
I think I could, if gun to my head, I could make a couple guesses, but I don't pretend to know anything, like,
for certain.
For certain. Like, even after playing this game fully, you know?
Yeah, the rules are a little wishy-washy, loosey-goosey, so...
Time travel isn't really time travel, there's sector traveling, except 16 years, that's oddly specific.
Right.
The second thing I don't completely understand is Professor Morimura's intentions and motivations. So let's talk about that a little bit, perhaps.
Strange. I know this is my first time here, but this suddenly makes me feel so... nostalgic.
Sunsets will do that, I find. Regardless of time period.
Yes, but... this must be... well, I suppose it must be one of those places.
When we're not horrified by the content of the words, can we at least acknowledge the quality of Electra Crook's voice acting?
No, for sure, definitely. Oh, this is going back to a tangent from a couple weeks ago. Apparently, like, Akane's voice actor is also like really shitty, and I was like, man, that just doubles down our need to like have her redub Akane.
Is she?
I saw some tweet that was like, I can't remember what it was that said that she did, but yeah, apparently she's like a shitty person or something. So I'm like, I think she's like anti-vax and shit. So.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so she's...
CE4, recast, Allegra Kurashiki.
Yes, because she is the most talented.
I'm pretty sure I could start that on Tumblr, at least. Just hashtag Allegra Kurashiki.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
it tweet out on Twitter, maybe?
Yeah, I think you could get it going.
So, where am I going?
I've rented an apartment under a false name.
Can't be any worse than our last accommodations. As long as it's not Rebel, I'll take it.
My apologies. If it's any comfort, I'm certain nobody will find you there. Not Shikishima, and certainly not Miss Morimura. We have Ida-san to thank for all this. The funds and paperwork he prepared were invaluable.
Tetsuya Ida. And he's still missing, is he?
Yes.
I think
What about that?
he's an android at this point. Or, well, he has prepared an android at this point. I don't know if he's inhabiting the android's body and fooling... Well, This is... Actually, you know what? This is probably before Tetsuya Ida gets shot and killed by...
Oh, you think so?
The other yandere. I do believe so, yes.
Let's
Gotcha.
go.
Oh, okay. I'm uncomfortable with you picking her up.
He's been doing that for a bit
Yeah, but
in this story.
suddenly...
Now we are...
Shihiro-san.
Suddenly there are implications.
Yeah,
I
the extra
understand.
context does not make it any better.
You think I'm the professor?
Yeah, the extra context does not help. He's deriving a non-zero amount of pleasure from this.
That is what I said. You are Professor Chihiro Morimura, a major figure in Shikishima in the year 2188, namely the leader of its space initiative.
What are you even talking about?
Just some hypotheticals. A possible interpretation of the evidence I found.
Okay, say I am the professor.
You are the professor.
Remember, Miss Morimura is the one who created me. You think that was her plan? She wanted a host for the professor and not herself? How would that make sense?
A refresher, maybe.
Yeah.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation.
No refresher.
Wow,
for
that was great. Good job.
Miss Morimura ran an experiment to grant her clone compatibility. She believed that you were synchronized to her. She believed it was her own data she transmitted. But it was the other Chihiro Morimura in Sector 0. And of course, you entered the world as a newborn, incapable of verbal communication. So Miss Morimura never realized her mistake.
This is all speculation.
Sadly, yes. But if I'm right, and you are the professor, I imagine you were in quite a panic yourself. All things considered, it was a staggering deviation from the...
Why wasn't this 42? This could have easily been 42. We could have kicked that can along the road for later. Did we have to... Did it have to come before?
original plan.
The whole thing about retrieving Chihiro Morimura because you thought you could... And I'm going to say this knowing the implications of the word. I'm going to say, you want to groom a child to be your lover, Renya Goto? Because that's what's happening right now, yes? Am I wrong? Please tell me I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong.
Oh no, I
Cool.
can't say that.
You can't say I'm wrong. Awesome. Love that for me.
What original
Yeah,
plan?
so sorry.
This refers to the humans who... Among the logs from 2188, one of Tetsuya Ida's noted that he'd found an anomaly. Chihiro Morimura was set to undergo a memory transplant in the final phase. And the final phase, well, that would be us.
I do love that, at least.
Yeah.
That is very funny phrasing.
The log from the future I saw first. That would be the comms log I found with my own ID.
I don't know where you think you're going with this.
A bit of patience, please. There's a little more context I need to provide. The first log I checked held some surprises. The author seemed to be an elderly Renya Goto. And the date of recording appeared to be 2188.
Can we go back to the start of the stream where we thought he was Ace? I'd like to go there.
Yeah. That feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a little under a half hour, I think.
Yeah.
Time flies. Or it doesn't.
Hi, Limitless Liger. Welcome in.
Hello, hello. Renya Goto's an awful human being. I am mentally rebranding him as asexual. And I am erasing the previous fragment from my memory. That isn't canon. That never happened.
I assumed it was some future version of myself. One that had time traveled into the far future. But now, I don't think that's the case. I believe it's the other way around. In other words, I myself am a clone of him.
Is this new information for you, or...?
I think it is? I'm trying to remember. Because the problem is that... I mean,
Was this ever an assumption that we had?
Yeah, I mean... I guess it's one of those things where it's like,
okay,
technically...
So let's attack this from a different angle. When
Okay.
you first started seeing logs of people that were older versions of the characters that we knew. What did you think about that?
I guess I did think that they were future versions.
Future versions?
Yeah, initially at the time it was like, oh, some kind of future version of us.
And they were in black and white, well, green and white, but they were basically black and white. They
Yeah.
were black and white because of the temporal distortion used to send the logs back in time.
Yeah, they're always that weird muted kind of gray-green.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so you had assumed that they were future versions.
Yeah, at least at the first chunk, at least.
And then the second clones were viable as an option. Or a little... Do you know when your thinking started shifting, or was it, like, insidious and you didn't even notice until you found yourself questioning why you even thought it was time travel to begin with?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to, like, retrace my steps. Because...
I should have had you take notes, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, because I think the first moment that I was really like, oh, fuck, maybe it's not time travel. Oh, shoot. Because I remember the point that I was for sure like, oh, we're not fucking time traveling, was when we found out that, like, we were only in that small space. But I think there was a moment prior to that I was like, I wonder if there's something more to it, but I can't remember when that was. But even then, neither of those times did I ever think, for some reason, it did not cross my mind that, oh, therefore the future versions of us can't be future versions of us, because my brain is, like, slow on that sort of thing. And so I don't think it ever, like, connected the dots in my head.
Okay. I also need to send you something from Tumblr. I will do that the next time we pause for a tangent.
Okay.
I said we weren't going to do that today. What had happened? Romantic connotations with children. Right, that's what happened.
Yeah, I was like, is it really a tangent if it's technically related to the
It's very relevant. It's related to the game. It's very relevant. Reniko is an awful human being, and really didn't need to be.
So this is...
individual I saw in that log.
This is interesting. Limitless Liger said, the tonal implication I picked up was that Goto just wants a person he cared about to continue being alive in general. I choose to believe his motivations to be purely based on figuring things out. At this point, Goto believes the Morimura he knew to be dead, and the child is his connection to discovering the truth. That's a nicer way of thinking of it for sure. Like,
Let's use that and continue with the assumption that he's asexual and aromantic.
Yeah, I definitely
does not care about the romantic implications at all.
I definitely
was not jealous. It was not jealous of Juro Izumi at all. Let's just instead of throwing out an entire scene, we just have to throw out a single line.
Yeah, there you go. Also, hi J Rain, welcome in.
Hi J Rain. I love discussing complex plots.
Yeah.
With other fans. Like, I love Zero Escape discussions on Tumblr. Often through tags and not often through, like, actual discussions. I need to get back to... Tomorrow I'm going to start writing for Zero In-Game again. And
Hell yeah.
I told myself today that I'm not going to reach a year of inactivity.
Hell yeah.
It's not going to happen. Anyway, Randy Goto just Platonic love! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Footage. They all created clones of themselves.
Wait, what?
Every individual I saw in that log footage, they all created clones of themselves.
Clones? Huh?
I did find a log that proves this point.
What did you see?
A comms log between you and Professor Takamiya. Her field is genetic engineering, I note.
Yuki Takamiya, the most combative member of the entire cast, which includes basically a mini Yakuza member, yes?
Yeah.
Or a typical 1980s greaser character with a pompadour of all fucking things. More combative than him.
Yeah.
is a clone of a woman whose specialty is genetic engineering?
We all gotta grow up sometime, I guess.
Professor Takamiya, how are the projections on those self-replicating
Gosh, she's so
probes?
pretty.
Uh-huh.
The simulations look good, especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through. They'll just keep on going. Probably long after humanity's gone.
Glad I came to an expert then. All that's left is the refinement of the memory cube.
The infrastructural storage cell, right?
The cube's made up of 5 identical memory layers.
Huh.
In theory, it'll compare itself to nearby probes and use them as a template for repairs.
And if it can't be repaired, well, fine. One probe down. We've got thousands more.
And our passengers?
I'll be loading them up with the DNA of all the survivors. I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them.
These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders.
By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test.
We do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him?
Not much, I guess.
What?
Do you want to guess who the him is referring to? There are maybe 8 candidates? 7?
I feel
8?
like it's.
Am I right?
I feel like it's probably Gota. Well,
Probably Goto, possibly Izumi.
it's either Goto or Izumi because, like, the implications of that imply that it's kind of weird based on some romantic issue. And so those are therefore the, like, 2 candidates that would have impact on the section of the story that we're seeing now. So it's like, it's a 50-50 shot, and I would say either it's
one or the other.
Yeah, my guess is that there's also a decent chance that, like, maybe Goto, because since this is like a flashback, he clearly saw this log. So I feel like he saw this and he might think it's Izumi, but it's actually him and he doesn't realize it.
And the him that we're talking about, the DNA. Before we even move on to that, because these things need 3 candidates, because of the rule of 3, I'm just gonna put my own guess of Sekigahara in there.
I mean,
No, wait. That's probably more than likely incorrect because Sekigahara succeeded in killing Morimura. The non-clone versions, at least. Right? That assassination wasn't a success.
Yeah.
He died too! But he fucking killed her.
Right.
He did not get out alive, but he did not fail.
So, Limitless Liger said, Goto is an interesting character in my opinion. I believe the point was to ironically have Professor Morimura watch as the 2 men directly responsible for killing her and her time fall for different versions of herself. That's actually really clever, and I do like that.
And with the 3rd version of Chihiro Morimura, who was killed by Juro Izumi... Was she? No. I don't think she ever died to Juro. But damn if he didn't fucking try.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck.
So, really,
her type
she just has terrible, horrible taste in men.
Her type is doomed men. Shitty doomed men.
But, even if she isn't, we know that Iori Fuyusaka had a moment of bi panic. Which means even if her taste in men is shit, her taste in women could be better.
She could be saved.
She can be I can fix her.
The girls say I can fix her, and the boys say I can make her worse.
Yep. Oh god. She could be saved if she just lets herself be sapphic.
Yep.
Ooh, I love the music. The creepy music is back. Let's go.
There were 15 survivors of that colony, each with a clone established to be compatible, though they grew up in different eras, different worlds. And you aimed to replace your clone's memories with your own. That was your real plan. Right now, I imagine your biggest question is precisely how much of that log I've seen. Am I close? You do have a genius mind, but also the form of a child. I imagine it's harder than usual to hide your agitation.
It's absolutely not. Now you're just trying to trick me?
I'd say, based on that log, Professors Takamiya and Morimura seem to know each other quite well. Maybe you know something about that.
Of course not.
Then perhaps instead, Tsukasa Okino?
Oh! That was the third option. I'm stupid.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Also, since we're paused, I just want to point out that Limitless Liger said, I've posted on the 13 Sentinels subreddit once my headcanon. Now Morimura had an affair with Takamiya in 2188. And I think that fucks.
And you remember who she had a moment of bipanic over, right? Iori? I sent you... It was Takamiya.
Yeah, what... is... Are you saying that just because that's, like, relevant to that, what Liger said? Or?
Relevant to that, yeah, relevant to that message, yeah.
Okay, I was just worried, I was like, did I miss something? I was like, fuck. Okay, yeah, no, I think that fits really well. I just think that's fun. Plus, like, Takamiya.
Absolutely. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, whoa, why is my heart racing right now? Immediately after getting tended to by Yuki Takamiya. Yeah.
Yeah. No heterosexual explanation.
That makes one part of his identity clear. He's one of the 15 from the year 2188. So, any theories? Who was he in the year 2188?
In love with Hijiyama. In a relationship with Hijiyama. Gay, homosexual gay. Very unfairly pretty in the year 2188. That's who he fucking was. Fuck Tsukasa Okino in every timeline.
I think everybody can agree on that shit.
Care to guess?
Stop it.
No?
Oh.
Then allow me to clarify.
Okay, final guesses. We were wrong on the identity of the him. Now, what is the what? We have the who. What's the what?
Fuck, I don't... Can you pull up the log again?
After that DNA test. I think Okino is...
You just want to hear Allegra gasp. Okay. There's a couple different, like...
What I learned in boating school is...
There's like a couple different routes I think this could go.
Gut instinct, no thoughts, I'm empty. What I think Tsukasa Okino is.
My gut instinct is I think Tsukasa Okino is another version of Morimura.
Oh, that's just fucked.
Which would be like really funny. I think a more reasonable explanation is like maybe I don't know, but I'm not sure how the logistics of this would work. But maybe like he's actually Morimura's kid or her dad or something, maybe? I'm not sure.
Professor Chihiro Morimura is significantly older by half again, at least. Like, by half again, the next youngest of the 15.
Okay. So then
like,
probably...
excluding Renya Goto. I think Renya Goto and Morimura are close enough to age, and then everyone else is like a generation and a half beneath them.
Okay, so then probably like his maybe he's the kid of Morimura and Izumi, maybe.
And Izumi, ooh,
maybe. Because I feel like just being like Morimura's kid alone is like I don't know. I mean,
I was thinking and Goto.
Goto could maybe be it too. Oh, I don't know.
That boy, Tsukasa Okino, is Professor Chihiro Morimura.
Okay.
But not her child by personal conventional birth. The professor donated her egg cells as a young woman in accordance with the policies on population.
Okay, that would make sense because I was like, how would she not fucking know what her son? Because it's like a lot harder for the woman to not know unless she like gave him up or something like that. But then I feel like she would have been like at least like some suspicion. But if you just donate your eggs, then it's like a lot harder to tell. Like maybe it didn't get used, maybe it's on the other side of the world. Like, so that makes a lot more sense.
I think AGAB, unknowable gender Ukino, was a lot better of a theory. Professor Chihiro Morimura the fourth. The fourth incarnation of Chihiro Morimura. Your theory fucks.
I actually think it's fun, and I feel like there's precedent for that, but...
Unknowable gender Tsukasa Okino. What's in my pants? Secrets and lies.
Yeah.
What's in your heart? I think Okino is aromantic, but has a fondness for Hijiyama.
Yeah, I think he treats Hijiyama like his pet.
In every connotation of the word, yeah.
Yeah.
And now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm reminded of a Tumblr post that had reblogged. So someone said there was a I can't remember the exact wording of the post, but essentially there was a poll. Like someone submitted to a poll maker's blog, right? Because everyone has a blog because there are blogs for like submit a poll a day maybe of something involving pet behaviors, like your pet would go on Tumblr and say hate crimes.
Yeah.
Or would go onto the internet to say hate crimes. And someone had assumed while a cat was in her lap had assumed that the poll was talking about human kinky pets.
Oh, Jesus.
While a cat was in her lap.
Love that. It just goes to show...
That's what I'm reminded of.
What?
Yeah. That's just what I'm reminded of.
Yeah, anyway. No, that's fair. It just goes to show that, like, a little thing can reveal a lot about a person.
The blood relation wasn't exactly obvious until DNA testing on the clone revealed it. The professor was faced with the truth. He was her son, which naturally sparked an inconvenient surge of maternal instinct.
Oh, Jesus.
However, Okino himself didn't think highly of the professor. He had his disagreements with the project staff, too. When it seemed like her end was near, the professor recorded him one final message. One last chance for him to know the truth.
Stop! You saw that? But how? You'd need a biometric ID match to access that log.
And thus, the parentage is fully revealed.
How does that even work?
Well, we have to... It's... If we have to go... in accordance with policies on population control. So
So
the women donate their eggs,
So-
and
oh.
the males
so
donate
it's
their
like
sperm.
so it's like he's like a test tube baby.
He's like a test tube baby.
Okay, that makes sense.
You should only have been able to access your own. My logs and Okino's should have been locked off.
Thank you, Professor Morimura.
Were you lying? Wait a second.
Oh. Called her bluff?
But then the question becomes, how do you get enough information to bluff like that?
That's true.
Indeed, the files I could access were somewhat limited. Mostly company logs. Meeting reports, call transcripts, bureaucratic chaff. Barely anything in the way of your personal records.
Then, how do you know what was in my logs?
It's simple, really.
I hate that phrase.
Which part of it? The really or the simple?
It's simple, really. Like, something about that phrase, like, I hate it. I don't know why.
It's too smug?
Yeah, I just, like, anytime anybody says it, I'm like, I just want to, like, slap the look off of their face.
So, I think this was in the prologue, right?
Let's see if the biometric authentication works.
It's simple, really.
Did it go through?
Did that say check or cheat?
I didn't see.
If I'm ever going too fast, please tell me that I'm going too fast.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good. I had something in my eye, too, so I only had one access to one eye, so it was not really that you were going fast. I just picked the wrong moment to get an eye booger out.
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
Oh, fuck, I remember what's happening.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, why? I don't know why she's unconscious right now. I don't know when this is.
Yeah.
Because I thought, holy shit, I genuinely can't remember her name now. I can't remember her name, holy shit!
No,
I have her on my goddamn... The other, yeah, her!
The other what?
Yandere.
Oh, Ryoko?
Ryoko!
I was like, who are you talking about?
Because I think... Because Ryoko had to access the science lab, the science room, transporter, right?
Yeah.
And she did so, the last time she did so, she killed Tetsuya Ida. But Iori did as well. She only could have because of her biometric ID. It was locked with her biometric ID.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like early in her story, like early, that she went to the science lab, and then woke up in the nurse's office, and also Renya Goto was there.
I think I remember that.
And this is what happened in the intervening.
Maybe if I check Miss Morimura's logs, I might find a clue why your biometric ID matches hers.
Well, at least he didn't show him picking her up.
Yeah.
Not much better, but like it's
marginal.
Something.
It really is her ID.
Iori Fuyusaka?
Though unconscious, she proved very helpful.
Things like that.
Chihiro Morimura, a compatible version. If you really are Miss Morimura, then you should already know who Iori Fuyusaka is. Because that would mean you hid her here in Sector 4. The plan was for the two newborns to grow up with their own separate lives. Ida-san's idea, presumably. Chihiro Morimura was planned to be placed in 2104, and Tetsuya Ida in 2024.
Those are 80 years apart. Okay.
Yet
You're
neither
fine.
could be found.
I knew Renya Goto of Shikishima pretty well. You and he are very different. Except that you both make my life a lot harder.
It's fucking
So,
hilarious.
suppose I am the professor. Then what?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive.
Ay.
G7. Excuse
You were
me.
were you one off? Dang.
I was one off. I was one off.
Pretty good though.
How was I supposed to know it was 14 point something and not 14 on the dot?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Anyway, third area, Himawari Ward, Wave 5.
Damn right. 95%.
Here's robots.
Yee. We're at 95%
Oh.
of the story. What the heck? What did it say?
When to go to the last one. Huh?
Oh. Did it say something? Is that why you were at hut, or were you hutting at the 95%?
No, 95%.
Oh, okay.
Ogata and Kisaragi on the strike team. You can do that. I don't know why you would want to, but I can do that.
No problem.
Fine.
I can do it with just them if you want me to. I'm not going to, but I can. I really would like to just... No, it's fine. I can just do this. And then... Eurogen 3, Eurogen
Let's go.
2, Gen 4.
I'll participate.
You sound thrilled.
I have lots of points. I'm not going to do anything with that, I don't think. Ooh, actually, I have a thing somewhere. I don't know where it is. But I have a guide on... You can talk about other things while I look for my guide.
Oh, how about that airline food?
Yep. So yeah. Clones, and Renigota being awful. Anything else you want to talk about? Ask about clarification. Do you need clarification on anything?
God, fuck. Probably something, but I think at the end of this, I think I've said this before. I think I'm gonna need a nice little like written recap of everything that happened to like comprehend everything, because this is so like sprawling that it's hard to like keep track of everything. Okay.
Okay, so like I said, whenever we get to the end, we can
Oh yeah, we were gonna go through the
go through the event archive.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to.
It's so weird to me that we have a question mark this early still, 95% through the story.
Yeah.
Isn't that so fucking weird?
It must be some flashback in Goto's or something, or maybe in Hijiyama's, like some log or
it has
something.
to be. Speaking of people who are unfairly pretty,
Yeah, I was
fuck
literally
you,
just
Tetsuya
thinking.
Ida.
I was literally just thinking, like, damn, I forgot how pretty he was in that little screenshot.
Okay, I found my guide anyway. You don't have anything to ask about for clarification?
I'm sure I'm trying to think through, like... I'm sure there's something, but,
Plus 8 super long-range missiles. Plus 8 super large missiles.
I think the problem is I just don't even know, like, where to begin, like... Because there's so much, and it's, like, it's all tangled up because of the way... Which is fine. It's the way it's, like, presented. Is it's, like, trying to, like... When you're given, like, the new thread with Gota, and you're, like... Well, time to, like, run that through mentally and see, like, what parts of the other stories it unpicks, like...
Okay.
Gosh, I don't know. So,
Is there anything here? Anything you want to rant about while you're here? Ramble about?
I don't know. I could
Any tropes that you're enjoying or not enjoying?
Tropes. I mean, this one does have like a bajillion different tropes. I think that is one of my favorite things. I should really try my challenge run again. That would be fun, Liger. I think that is one of my favorite things about this game is like, it's literally like, there's so many tropes and genres that it combines. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it keeps like, the like, not this part of the gameplay, but the like visual novel part of the gameplay from getting like too monotonous or stale. Is that like you're constantly shifting from like, you know, housewife simulator / cat hallucination, and then going from that to like Yakuza, and then imaginary friend simulator and Memento and things like that. So I think that's a lot of fun. I really appreciate that. I kind of wish there was like some there was some more interconnectivity, because I feel like, and I don't know, it might be too much. And like if
suffering from the ZTD problem of we have these little pockets.
Yeah, I think so.
We have these little. I think. Actually, I think we have 13 people here. I'm pretty sure we could just say Goto is in his own little group, away from everybody else, and then everyone else is in one of 3 camps, I think, I want to say. Or, well, no. Hichiyama is also often by himself, with Okino.
Yeah, it depends on if you include Okino or not, for sure.
Well, if we include Okino, we would also have to include Samao Karabe, who is not in a group at all.
Yeah, except for with,
except for with Keitaro Mira.
He's well, it depends. Are you talking the real Karabe, Tamao Karabe, or are you talking like quote unquote Tamao Karabe?
Oh, no, you're right. The real Tamao Karabe we only ever saw her interact with Megami Yakushuja. You're absolutely correct. Because the other one disappeared into the apartments and went back to 0. Which indicates that she's an NPC and not real.
Okino and Tamao were cut because of a lack of time and budget. So they were supposed to be, like, full Sentinels?
15 Sentinels?
Damn, I don't blame them, because 15 is a lot.
Okay, so Renya on his own. Hijiyama on his own. Ogata
Kisaragi.
Oh, but when you introduce Kisaragi, you also introduce Fuyusaka.
That's the thing, is like, basically you could write it out as like, I think a series of like 3 Venn diagrams. And like, in the overlap, and like, and there's a little, like, there's like 1 or 2 people in the overlapping, but mostly they just stay in their circles, and that's the only connection. Yes. Like, if you look at the left circle with like Ogata and Kisaragi, and then you look at the like far right circle with like Shinonome and Takamiya, there's like very little like connection between the two, except for the fact that there's another circle in the middle, or 2 circles in the middle, like, you know, overlapping them. I could probably, if I had a pen. Do I have a piece of paper here? I could probably like draw this out. I have a
Don't
pencil.
try it. Don't try to do it like a Venn diagram. Do it like a polyamory chart.
I don't know a polyamory chart. Is that a thing?
It's just 15 dots, and you just draw lines between them.
Oh, that might. Oof. Personally, I think Okino's character works best when you have no fucking clue what he's doing. I agree. I don't know if I'd like it if he was like in it fully.
Yeah, I do think that he should have been swapped with Renegota. I do think that Renegota should have been this mysterious benefactor character, and Okino should have been the final boss of exposition. But I guess if we did that, then Hijiyama wouldn't have anything to do. I feel so bad for him. He's kind of lost all the time.
Yeah.
Poor Hijiyama. I love the boy, but he's stupid as fuck.
You're not wrong. Okay, let's try it. Let's do Natsuno. Because Natsuno like links to like Natsuno links to Yuki and links to Keitaro. And is that it? And then Yuki links to Ryoko. And Keitaro doesn't really link to anybody per se fully.
Natsuno? Natsuno? Natsuno.
No. Sorry. So this makes more sense if you. I have Natsuno here, and she's circled, and she's got a branch coming off of her that says Yuki, and a branch coming off of her that says Keitaro. And so when I say that, I'm looking at him being connected to Natsuno, and so what I'm saying is by else, because technically I know he's staying with Megami and Juro, but he doesn't really interact with them, so I still think
not in his story. Not in his story, but in Megami's story, he's in the front half of Megami's story. He's present quite a lot.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't like talk to each other that much. I feel like she's like, "Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out of my house!" That's like literally it.
And then Juro's out to the side to say, "It's not your house! It's not your house! It's not your house! It's not your house!"
Yeah. And she's like, "Might as well be. Might as well be. Might as well be." She's like, "I'm the one who cooks hamburger around here, bitch." So, yeah, Keitaro's just kind of off by himself. Natsuno, okay, and then Ryoko and Yuki. The other problem is do we include, like, Ida? Do we include, like, Morimura?
I don't want to include Ida.
Okay.
But I guess we have to. Even if he's... It's weird, isn't it? Oh, we have to include Ida. Because he's, like... Oh, now I see what you're saying.
No, listen, we're Megami... Liger, we're Megami fans. We promise, we're Megami fans. It's just really funny when you boil it down to that. I promise.
We're Megami fans.
We're Megami fans first.
We are the authority on Megami, and as the impartial authority on Megami, as her #1 fans, we are obligated to say that she is incredibly one-dimensional. She has one thing in her brain at any given time. I'm sure Megami does like. She has 3 brain cells. She has 3 brain cells, and 2 of them are thinking about Juro, and the third one is often thinking about Juro. Except sometimes it sees Tomi Kisaragi and goes, "Aw, I miss my friend." Yeah. And then but she has no object permanence. And the second Tomi Kisaragi is gone from her vision, she goes back to thinking about Juro. Yeah. I'm sure she does like Miura for sure. I don't genuinely mean that she's like, "Get out of my house," but like, that might as well be, because it just feels like so much of the time, like, I know she's like, "Hey, let me cook for you," but like, really she's cooking for Juro. Yeah, she cooks for Juro. Other people just happen to eat. All at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so if we...
Look, Natchan, the Cultural
I'm gonna
Science
put
Museum.
Ida...
We went there on a field trip once.
Oh, this is so complex.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
in elementary school. Man, that takes me back. I hope it's still standing after all this.
Sometimes that's all it takes, huh? Just give us some magnets and levers to mess with, and we're happy.
Huh. Did you forget, Nanji-kun? That that was where you proposed to me.
What?
What?
Yeah, said you'd protect me forever. Oh, back in 2nd grade?
Oh my
Said that
god.
to me too. Oh, really?
Oh,
Nova? Exactly how many girls have you proposed to?
What the? Hey, I didn't mean it like that. Look, it was 2nd grade. I didn't know shit. I just wanted to be a hero. Protect everybody.
Aw, that's a lot sadder.
They're
yeah.
coming.
Perfect. Now I get to prove it.
At least Nenji is definitely heterosexual. Except for that weird thing with... You know, no, that is entirely Hijiyama. All of that sexual tension with Nenji and Hijiyama is entirely on Hijiyama's side. Nenji is just a target for it.
Liger said she's Homura if instead of time magic it was hamburger, and we have already talked a lot about how like it's basically instead of Madoka Magica it's Megumi Magica, but I do love the idea of replacing.
Wait. It wouldn't be named Megumi Magica.
No,
because
because Homura's not the It would be Kurabe Magica. Polamaji Jiro Magica?
Iori.
Wait, Iori?
Iori Magica.
Why Iori?
She's the magical girl in this situation.
Yeah, but what? I mean, if we're just talking about like Jiro and Megumi's.
Fine, yes, I guess it would be Jiro Magica, even though there are no magical boys.
I mean, I've watched a magical boy anime.
Have you?
It's called High School Love Defense Club, Earth Defense Club, High School Love Earth Defense Club, or something like that. It's kind of meant to be like a parody in a lot of ways, but it actually kind of fucks. Oh, it's the same voice actors. Wait, it's the same voice actor as Homura too.
Wait, who is?
Megumi?
Wait, is she?
That's fucking hilarious, actually.
Wait. No. Hold on.
English or Japanese?
Behind the voice actors...
Because that's actually fucking
Megumi
hilarious.
Yakushiji. Christina Bennett... Wait a
Oh, is
second.
it Christina V?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Both? It's both Japanese and English. It is intentional. You're so right, Langer. Oh my god.
No, wait. I actually have to find it now. I have to find... Oh my god, she does!
That's kind of insane. I love that. Same reason Nenji is Josuke? Oh. I don't know shit about JoJo, but...
I don't know anything about JoJo either, and I don't
But the
want
Pompadour
to...
makes sense, I think. Based off of what little I know about that. I do love when it's like cast.
This is a really big gun.
Yeah. I do love when casting is done like. It's like when it's great just on its own, but then when it adds something else behind the scenes.
Oh wow, this is also a really big gun.
How's that? Got it.
We must win.
What do I do?
You go and stand right here.
There's still hope.
Number 10, moving out. They're like any other punks.
Wait, are they flying? Are you flying right now?
We will not lose. This is all pretty.
What do I do?
EMP attractor. Wait, hold on. I need to move.
They ought to be used to fights by now.
You're right. This Polycule cube thing instead is so much smarter. I don't think Venn diagrams would work for this.
Yeah, no, I knew Venn diagrams weren't gonna work because you get some circles where some people go into some places but others don't go into other, you know?
Yeah. Josuke is the JoJo that gets time looped? Oh yeah, no, that's definitely...
Oh.
That tracks. Okay, who the fuck am I missing here? I have 11 people. Ogata Kisaragi, Megumi Jiro, Ida/Shu, Iori, Sekigahara, Ryoko, Yuki, Natsuno, Kitaro.
I guess it would be easier to just stack them on each other.
Maybe.
Iori/Shihiro. Even if they're not the same person, they still intersect the same.
Yeah.
In place.
I think I need a bigger post-it note.
I'll handle this.
Or maybe I'll just try it again now that I know.
Beep beep.
Oh my god, you dork. Jesus, my neighbors are having a WWE SmackDown fight above us, I think.
Nice. No point overthinking it.
Okay.
You only think?
I don't know, I just heard a very big thunk, which is not uncommon for them, but...
You like that? Too slow.
There's still hope.
One time, our upstairs neighbor's ex-boyfriend, like, used our balcony, which we're ground floor, but used our, like, balcony to, like, try to climb up to her balcony. It was fucking insane. He was, like, super drunk.
Yes, no chance.
And controlling?
Be used to fights by now.
What?
I don't.
Class is in session.
I don't think I fully understood that line of.
There it goes.
We must win.
Increases all stats with no Alzheimer nearby. Oh, poor Megami.
That is really sad. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna try. Okay, Iori slash.
One down.
I'll try.
I'm just gonna write Mori because I don't want to write out that full thing on this tiny post-it note. And then Mori, Iori.
No point overthinking it.
Iori Mori. Imori.
Iori Mori. Mori Iori.
Mori.
Yeah, the casting had a lot of thought put into it, which is nice. The dub almost didn't happen at all. More than half of it was done from quarantine. That's so intense.
Here goes.
Oof.
Was that okay?
I think I remember that actually.
Really?
I beat him.
Kite spotted.
Or I remember Electra talking about it because she streamed this game, and I didn't watch it because I wanted to, because I couldn't.
Oh, and she doesn't archive her shit.
No, she doesn't archive her shit.
For some reason, so when you said that, Liger, I was like, damn, I thought this game was older than that, realizing that quarantine was like 4 years ago. Like the start of quarantine was 4 years ago, so like that could have been like...
Doesn't feel like it.
Yeah. It's kind of insane.
Oh god, what is that?
Okay, we're gonna go Sekigahara, who's gonna loop into Ryoko.
Oh god.
And then Morimura is gonna go to... Fuck, but Morimura also... Oh, it's fine. I can't spell Goto.
We must win. Number 23.
Here they come. Here we go.
We will not lose. We must
They ought to be
Okay,
used
we
to
need
fights
just
by
a straight
now.
line for Goto. That's what we need. And then we need a slant for Kisaragi.
Let's do this.
And a straight line for Gota.
Got him.
This is all pretty freaky.
Super large
And
missile.
then Kisaragi.
Watch this.
Kisaragi, Morimura, and Juro form a weird...
Ready for this? There's
Morimura, Kisaragi, Megumi, and Juro form the weird, like, square.
The weird square.
Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it.
Wait, okay, one more time. All four of those names?
What now?
Morimura, Kisaragi, Megumi, and Juro.
That makes sense.
Focus. Gotta think. Damn Kaiju.
This is not any. This is actually worse than the first one. Shit.
We will not lose.
Of course.
Did I? Enemy destroyed.
Okay, now that I'm actually writing it out, there's a lot more interconnectivity than I thought there was, TBH. There's still not everybody gets to talk to everybody because there's still people who don't talk to each other, but I will give them more credit than just on a surface level. I thought it was a lot less interconnected than it was.
Number 10, moving out.
There's
for
still
us.
hope.
Where are my interceptors? Where'd they go? I'm gonna re-up them.
I'm counting on you. Enemies closing in fast. We must survive.
And then I'm gonna throw myself into enemy territory and blow everybody up before the interceptors can even get through and do their job.
Got it. Destroyed. I can do this. Let's get.
What do I do?
Where are you? There you are. Goodbye.
Take it. See ya.
So, what's my next move?
Super long range missile.
I see you've defaulted to the jar of bees tactic, in which your Gen 4s throw jars of bees at the enemy. That's a hilarious way of describing it.
I'm on it. How's that?
I mean, it sounds effective.
Any other punks?
I need to
Well,
think things through.
the jars of the bees just killed the enemy signals.
Well, there you go. Hell yeah.
Aegis activated.
Do you wanna maybe... How fast do you think you could...
2-kilometer area now fully secure.
How fast do you think you could take a picture of that Venn diagram to relationship chart and put it up on screen?
I mean, it's not finished yet. I'm on my 3rd attempt right now, but I can take a picture of what I've got if you want me to.
Would it be easier or harder to do it in MS Paint on stream?
Probably easier, actually. Honestly, I think it'd be easier.
Maybe you should Google Docs or Google Slide.
I was trying to think. I was like
Google
some kind
Drawings.
of picture format kind. I don't know.
It doesn't have to be pictures, but like.
Well, just
MS
like something
Paint,
that I can like move around.
Slide.
If it's something that I can like, if I could type the names in it and then move them around instead of having them be stationary in a piece of paper, I think that would help me a lot.
Okay, then do Google Drawing. Google Drawing for sure.
Oh, okay.
And
I've never
again,
used Google Drawing.
Mm.
Okay, let me.
And then throw it up on stream so they're just not looking at me flail around
Okay.
with the jar list of bees.
Give me just a second.
Well, so much for that museum.
Aw.
All the old pieces of our daily lives are getting left behind.
Do we have to have a conversation about how they weren't real? Because, like, wasn't that a conversation that Yuki had? Did Yuki never tell everyone else that, like, hey, by the way, our memories are fake?
It doesn't sound like it.
By the way, Yuki is fairly important to... I do want to know how you're going to do, like, one-way relationships, because Yuki is fairly important to Shu's story. Shu does not appear at all in Yuki's story. Once.
Oh, fuck, I hadn't even thought about...
chapters. Once in 8 or 9 chapters, I think. I
hadn't thought about that, TBH. We'll come to that in a minute when we get to it.
But I think they should be... If they appear in... I think they should just be, like, one line. Like, either one line or a dotted line. I don't know. Decide for yourself.
Yeah, that's true, because that's also a thing I've seen people do, like, dotted lines or different colors and things like that.
And do you want a different style of line for...
Like, romantic
Juro
versus, like...
Juro is important to Chihiro, but not to Iori?
Yeah, fuck, that's a good point.
Or do you want to just make a new Juro Izumi / Chihiro Morimura / Tetsuya Ida?
That's a good question. Let me get my pieces on the board real quick.
Yeah, let's set up the board.
Yeah, set up the board, and once I get all the pieces on the board...
Focus on being sad when I'm this hungry.
That's only fair. We've been fighting these monsters non-stop since sundown.
What time is it?
If I could have anything. Well, I was hoping I could enjoy hamburger again someday.
Oh my god.
Once this is all over, I'll make as much as you want.
Aww.
That's cute.
Am I still invited to this?
Of course.
Guess I'd better stay alive then. Wouldn't want to miss it.
Did Juro Kurabe ask the #1 Juro Kurabe fangirl if Juro Kurabe was welcome at Juro Kurabe's...
Yeah, we know the memories within the city walls are real, but like all the like memories of visiting their like grandpa in the countryside and stuff like that, those are definitely fake because they all have the same memories.
Because everyone had a memory of going away for vacation. Like, yeah, grandpa, exactly.
Or yeah, grandpa or uncle, something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. We're gonna go /8 next. Answer to text box. Okay, I've got
Hamburger was unlocked.
Hell yeah.
Now, Hinonome and Goto need to be on the same strike team. That's...
Oh boy.
Allow me.
Not a problem.
I don't think I spelled that right, but whatever. Oh, God.
The invasion ends here.
And then I regen 3. Hi, Tommy.
Okay, got it.
Let's reopen that guide. And find Ryoko. And say... Unlock priority low, upgrade priority very low. The guide does not like Ryoko Shinonome.
Dang.
And apparently, the sentry guns are not good in the Switch version. I don't know what version this game is. They got nerfed in between localizations. I don't know if this game was, like, patched.
Sometimes when you enter a scene, words you've already seen will become green again. This is a tunnel indicator to subtly show what the character is actively thinking about on their own. Despite seemingly not caring for Shu, Yuki is always thinking of him. That's a good fucking point.
You know what, you're right. But he's an annoying playboy! I don't want him to be happy! Fuck him.
There we go. I was like, I'm missing somebody, and I figured it out. I finally remembered all the characters' names. Are you proud of me?
Yes, I'm very proud
As
of
we're
you,
about to
actually.
finish...
Especially since I continually forget Ryoko Shinonome, my second favorite character in the entire fucking game.
Yeah.
I continually forget her name. Is that on brand? She's an amnesiac. I forget her name.
Yeah,
We're a match made in heaven.
There you go. Yeah, I think that works. You're just trying to be hashtag relatable to her.
I hate that.
You don't want to be hashtag relatable?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. So Hijiyama, we're gonna put over here for a minute.
Unlock teleportation field? What the fuck do you mean Goto has a fucking teleportation field?
She no me. She no anyone.
She no me.
That's fucking good, Liger. Damn. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put Nansuno here. I'm gonna move Goto down here.
Teleportation field has been unlocked. What the fuck?
Okay.
Allies in target area are teleported near you. Oh, right. This is Goto's only use. Apparently, he has a very high movement speed.
Really?
So you get it. So you just plop him in the center of dense areas, and you use the teleportation field.
Huh.
And someone else goes, and everything dies.
Love that. Okay. I need to like align this more in the freaking center. That'll help a lot. Okay. Goto's main job is throwing bees.
Goto's main job is throwing bees. You are entirely correct. And thus will he. Interceptor set, +8.
Whew, this is overwhelming. Oh my god.
Remembering drawing lines.
Yeah, well, I haven't even drawn the lines yet. I'm just trying to kind of group-ish people before I do drawing lines. And, like, now that I have them all, I thought it would be easier if I had them all here. And now that I'm looking at all the names, I'm like, who is everybody? not like in a...
Do you need this? Do you need this?
What?
Sorry. Do you need the prenup?
Oh, no, I'm good. I mean, I know who everybody is, like, technically. It's just, like, suddenly I'm like, fuck. Like, there's so many people. Okay, it also doesn't help that I have, like, a mix of, like, first and last names here.
Sentinels roll out, what the fuck?
Which probably doesn't help.
Why are we Transformers now?
Transformers? Why are we Transformers?
Sentinels roll out.
That's what I named the stream!
Mm-hmm. I just noticed, because I just opened it to see if you were...
Oh.
You do not have it on... Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
you only have the one screen, I remember now.
Yeah, unfortunately. I thought you were saying you were saying somebody got a skill that was called Sentinels Roll Out. And I was like, no way, twinsies! And I didn't realize you were looking at.
No.
Wah wah. Okay, we're gonna move Ogata up here. We're gonna put Kisaragi up here.
Do you want to put Google? No, it's fine.
What?
You don't be. I just have optimization issues. I just like things to be in circles or squares or other shapes.
I will put them in stuff once I've like kind of placed them. I'm still kind of like figuring out where shit needs to go right now. Ryuku's gonna go up here because you guys are like a weird triangle, and then you, Megami, Jiro, Kisaragi.
Megami and Jiro are in fact in their own little island. Thank you for noticing. Are you going to make Jiro and Jiro? Are you going to clone Jiro?
That's the problem. Is I'm like, I feel like at this point I need to like separate them, like all of the doubles, but I don't fucking know. Let me get
a lot of doubles.
Yeah, there's a lot of doubles. Let me get the main shit organized first, and then I'll see about like maybe separating the doubles and maybe adding like Okino and Tamao maybe.
Okay, but first, before you do any of that, I need you to add one more name immediately. Okay. Just write Miwako, and then make her text larger than everybody else's by a factor of 17.
Fuck yes.
And then I don't care whose line you connect her to. She just needs to be bigger than everyone else.
Oh, fuck. And we're gonna go... Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Yay! Hot pink Miwako!
Yeah! And we're gonna put her down in this pretty little corner here. This is correct, objectively. Yes, thank you, Liger. Did I mention beating this game without spending meta chips solely to prove that Fluffy was an ass? For no reason. That's a serve.
That's a challenge I've ever had, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, fuck. I gotta put Morimura. Okay. The weird triangle over here. And then Miura can go this way, swing this way. Goto also needs to be here. And then Hijiyama. I'm gonna put Hijiyama close to Ogata because they kidnap him at one point.
The best kind of relationship in this game, obviously.
Yeah. Can I move all of you guys this way? Nope. Can I not?
I wish I was as cool as you.
Who's
and said, screw the man, screw Fluffy. I'm not going to use meta chips. Unfortunately, I like Leap Attack +8 a lot.
See, your issue is that your diagram is two-dimensional. That is true. A 3D diagram would probably solve a lot of problems, especially when it comes to the doubles and the timelines. Okay.
See, this is why I said Google Slides. All you need to do is just copy the slide.
I guess that's fair.
And then slide 1 could be a different... Yeah, you don't have to do that now. Do not do that now.
Yeah.
It will cause you distress.
Yeah, I think it would be a little too complex for my, my brain right now, but we're gonna... You need 4D, honestly, because time is a factor. Yeah, that's totally fair. Okay, so first of all...
The D-forces already have us surrounded. We're pulling out all the stops here, but still. You think we can last until tomorrow afternoon? I know we can. I won't give up. I'll find a way. You're right.
I don't really like any
No
of
point
these
waiting
shoes.
around and moping about it. If you want to win, you'll have to fight for it. And I'm not about to let you take the lead. I won't lose either.
Limitless Liger.
Yeah? Atta girl.
No, see, the chart doesn't need to be 4D. Because we're already representing three-dimensional...
Oh. Did my internet go out?
Hmm?
Oh, okay,
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I heard, because we already, and then it just, like, went dead. Like, the game audio
No.
and you, so I thought maybe, like, my internet had gone out or something.
I'm gonna start fighting again, so if you ever hear the fighting stop, Wait, what?
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Next move.
More bees!
Backup deployed. Oh man, let's see.
What's the situation?
Do you have a shield emitter? Yes, you do. Beautiful.
Deploying decoys.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Hit or miss, I guess I never miss, huh? Is that not what he just said? Am I wrong about that?
I mean, I technically, it's not what he said, but it basically...
It basically is what he said?
Spiritually, it is what he said.
Stay on guard.
Okay.
Okino's boyfriend, I guess he doesn't kiss ya?
Oh. No? Oh, I gotta send it back. Okay. Thank God for keyboard shortcuts.
How's this? Just watch. I'll make it work.
Let's get him.
Unbelievable.
I think
Let's see.
the problem with adding Okino to this is that it would just be kind of one big circle around the rest of them.
That's fine. Miyuko's already bigger than everybody else.
That is true.
More important.
Score. Got him.
I'll make it work.
Okay. Okay. Let's do... Okay, we're gonna go this dark magenta color for... Well, no, hold on.
I guess these goons don't like me.
I'm gonna go this blue color for family.
Got that one. Enemy destroyed.
Always think ahead.
This team is much weaker than I had anticipated.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to do some cross shit. Okay, well, okay, no, here what we do is we go... We do the... How do I undo this? I just need a pointer. Okay, we're gonna do this. If I can flip you guys... Oh, no.
Hit. Target kite engaging. Brace for combat. Comes at you fast.
This will solve that problem.
Boing.
Can I link these?
How's that?
Let's turn this around.
There we go. That solves my problem.
Yeah. I love it when problems are solved.
Yes, same. Okay, control.
Oh. This is a large concentration of enemies. Am I going to get all this EP back?
Was that okay?
Oh god, everything died.
Oh god.
I got all the EP back! Holy shit.
I deny you.
EG was jumping up on the dinos. One jumped up and bumped his head.
Good timing. Good.
He's not dead, holy shit.
I already do you.
I'll fix that.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Yeah, super large missile is the move. I can believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna make this.
It has such a long wait time, though.
Oh, nope. I want just that. Can I make this?
You're just small fry. How's that?
I gotta undo.
Senseless.
Thank you.
Some
Stay on guard.
people died of that? Ow.
Oh, nope.
How's this?
Okay, now if I do.
That's that. The practice round's over.
Okay. Along with Missile Rain, which would crash the PS4 version before the Switch update. Dang.
Hmm?
Like I said, along with super large missiles, the move, along with the Missile Rain, which would crash the PS4 version before the Switch update. That's insane. A move so powerful it just crashes your game. Okay.
And hijacks their AI, huh?
I won't let you. Got that one.
What's optimal?
We're gonna go. Let's see. Blue is for family. Let's do green for friends.
Good. Kaiju incoming. Make it work.
Signatures from above.
Randy, downtown.
Thank you.
I can do this.
I guess these guys are hacked. These guys also exist. Let's fix that.
I mean, I don't know. The relationship between Natsuno and Miura is like complicated. At least how I see it. I don't know. These lines could be neater.
Oh, Jesus. Are my interceptors dead? I don't know.
Stay on guard. What's optimal? Backup deployed.
These are optimal. Holy shit.
The practice round's over. I deny you!
I can help.
I like it. Their development seems the least forced of the couple characters. No, that's fair. Like if yeah, it definitely does feel like some of them are like we were talking earlier about kind of like pair the spare dynamics, and it definitely does not feel like they're doing that with they don't do that with them.
With who?
With Miura and Natsuno.
Stay on guard.
Yeah. How unfortunate that their most well-developed relationship is my least favorite because it does not pair Natsuno with a woman.
Yeah. Okay, where to go?
But that's my hang-up, I guess.
Too slow.
And not exclusively the result of their, ship dating. Not exclusively, at least.
I'll show you. Was that okay? Got him.
Hell, I guess life comes at you fast.
We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna...
Going.
I'll take them down quick.
Oh?
How are you still alive? Stop that.
Enemies! What's optimal?
I don't think it can spam interceptors, so I'm gonna not spam interceptors instead. Because I don't think it'll work. Not because I think it's unethical.
Good. How many down? Thank you. They're finished.
Boing.
I can do this.
I think I'm almost done. I think I'm almost done.
Oh, that's not filled in. Could it be filled
Hey,
in?
how much health do you have?
There we go.
I think a super large missile will kill you. I can see how that would crush a piece. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see that. It's not going to crush my PS5, but I can see how it would crush PS4.
It's not powerful enough.
I'm in range. That easy. Signal offline. The practice round's over.
Boing.
Yes! Now! Thank you.
What to do?
Nope.
I'll take them down quick.
Here's the plan. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Always think ahead.
Always think ahead, Renegado.
This is such
And that's
engaging.
key.
How's this? Hit.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
I'm sure that you can flip over to the end screen for content, story content.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure.
Aegis worked. The terminal's closed off.
What's wrong, Ryoko? Are you alright? You're not hurt somewhere, are you?
No, just tired, that's all.
Hey, don't try to cozy up to Ryoko's...
Anymore?
Gojo-senpai and Shinonome-senpai dated?
I fail to see how that's relevant, Sekigahara. Yes. For about
Oh my
half a year
God.
during middle school. We split before we graduated.
Are we dealing with
Why?
middle school
I don't
bullshit?
remember.
It was her
No,
idea,
for real, they keep
and
bringing
so was
up
the breakup, though I couldn't tell you the reason.
all this stuff.
My guess is you were the reason. The point is, stop bothering Ryoko.
I think that's genuine concern on his part.
No, I think so too.
I guess we
They're
did.
teenagers! Yay!
Yeah. They
Up
could
to
have-
this point, Sekigahara was the most mature of them.
Yeah.
Other than, I guess, who was kind of the worst,
That got kind of messy,
but unknown to
but a
us.
win's a win.
Well, at least Rocky
Yeah.
got
Making a
killed.
shipper regret a ship is like intense shit for sure.
Buried
Buried emotion.
Buried emotion. God damn
I feel
it.
like that's like him in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm. He cares about Ryoko. That's cool. We like that. We like to see that. Apparently, he loved Shigeru Morimura.
Hell yeah.
Photo of Goto. Okay,
Clear
we're good
Ryoko has a
for you.
type and it's bad men with perfect posture. Yeah.
Renya Goto, I would argue, does not have perfect posture when he stalks forward at super speed. Like he's just hunched over and angrily stalks forward.
So it's like 90% of the time he's got perfect posture. He's still learning. He's
I-
a teenager, I guess. I don't know.
Leave it to me.
I'm on it.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Is Jiro going too?
you're free to flip back over to the chart.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I just want to make sure there wasn't anything else that you needed.
Well, I guess we can look at the
upgrades.
The skills. If Chihiro contacts the team, increases all stats until the end of the next wave.
Damn, that's ugh.
Hate that. She's 8. Tomi Kisaragi. You're so reckless. Attack increases against any kaiju near Ogata.
Whoa.
Who is the close range unit.
Yeah.
So, and they can't hurt each other. So, yay! They're
Okay, got it.
fucking whatever, dude. They're God.
Okay.
Everyone on every teenagers.
That's like half of this game in a nutshell. It's like half sci-fi, half teenagers.
Teenagers derogatory. Okay. You are now free to. Well, let me hit ready up. Let me ready up, and then.
Oh yeah, because there's story at the beginning usually.
Well, story.
Well, yeah, like setup.
Wonder if Miss Morimura is watching from somewhere.
Holy shit.
Unfortunately, she's no longer with us.
What? Oh no.
We're lucky to be alive ourselves.
I see. You're right. Anything could happen.
Including getting assassinated.
This fight's over.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere, okay? Just the two of us?
Holy
Or
shit.
you can go on your motorcycle, take a beach trip, or anything you want. Even if we get reborn as totally different people, I'd still find you again, Akun. So...
Oh my god.
Then it's settled. I'll take you.
That's a promise, okay?
Did you say so? Liger, what do you mean? What's wrong with Tomi? Do you mean in like a mechanical sense or in like a philosophical sense?
She has anger issues, for one.
I love Tomi. I think she's my favorite character.
This does not discount the anger issues.
No, for sure. She definitely has anger issues.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, now you're free to go back to the chart.
Okay. This will probably have to be the last round BT dubs. I'll probably have to call after this because I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
How do I...
The double Sun Sun combo meal is my favorite chip.
I'm counting on you. I gotta do this.
Who's the other Soon?
Lend us a hand.
Who's the double?
I'm guessing...
Is it Nenji? I guess it would be Nenji, it would have to be, right?
My turn now.
I guess he is kind of a tsundere when you think about it.
I don't. Often.
No room
No, that's
for
totally
hesitation.
fair.
Must win. Enemies closing in fast. I won't let them.
They're going for me.
So hard.
Within enemy threat range.
Main battery railgun. How nice of you to line up like this for me. No, wait. Super long range missiles.
Ogata, yeah.
Yep, Ogata is...
No, that makes sense. I actually, it's also another one of the, like...
They felt that.
I feel like you could easily interpret it as friendship if you wanted to, but it does feel like, oh, they like each other.
You can interpret that as friendship? I don't think I can.
I think some people could, depending on, like, I've met people who are friends, like, that have a similar-ish...
Yeah, but not a lot of friends go like, I don't know. They're like overwhelmingly romance coded.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on like how you see it, because I think some people are really good at like ignoring stuff like that. So like it just depends.
Okay.
Like
you can read it as non-romantic and platonic. But
yeah, I absolutely do read it as romantic. I think it's probably my favorite ship too.
One down. Tank kaiju.
How's this? My turn now.
Are they all? Oh my god. Hey. Land, air carrier.
How was that?
This isn't so hard.
I'm gonna super large missile here, I think. Yeah, right here, and then I'm gonna see what that kills. Everything. And then I'm going to instant team cooldown. And then super large missile in this corner. No, wait, I'm gonna wait on that actually.
Take this. Good. How many left?
What do I do?
And instead I'm gonna... Oh, I can't reach. Ah, shit.
We can do this, right? We will not lose.
Excuse me.
Take that. Got it. No chance. Let's get him. Number 15, moving out.
They're here. How's the Sentinel?
We must
Stop.
win. Stay calm.
Stop.
I think Belly did really good at conveying his repressed romantic feelings really well in the voice acting. I would agree with that.
Who is what?
Liger said, I think Billy did really good at conveying his repressed romantic feelings really well in the voice acting. And I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna boop here.
Let's do this. They felt that. Guess that did it.
Don't let up.
Are you all flying? I think so.
How was that? Neutralized. They're going for
We
me.
can do this. We will not lose.
Piercing missiles. And then Iori can...
I did it.
Let's
Enemy
do
closing in
Incoming
fast.
heat signatures from above.
What? Where?
It's easy to forget that when it comes to girls, Ogata actually is really self-conscious and vulnerable due to growing up as Amaguchi's best friend. That's true! Shufa kind of sucks the fun out of
Don't waste any chances.
the romantic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck, I gotta add that too.
Good.
Fuck.
Who?
I have a line between Shu and Takamiya because as Ida, I have the boss line going on, but I didn't even think about the fact that, like, Shu is really into
He's a
Takamiya. And also, maybe Takamiya's into him, too. I don't know. That's... Part of the problem is that so much of this shit can be open to interpretation. Because, like, nobody, like, kisses in here. Or at least yet, anyways. So it's hard to, like... You could argue, like, the canon for, like, a lot of shit. And then also the, like, different versions, like... Is it unrequited love for Jiro and Megumi because Jiro doesn't fucking remember it? Or does it just count as romantic love because...
No. They Jiro reciprocate end of Megumi's story. Jiro did reciprocate.
It was reciprocation of the love? Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, well, open to explore it, at least.
Okay. Okay, then I'll mark that down.
Oh, these missiles are gonna land in pit.
Let's do this. Did I? Let's get him.
Let's get him.
That's fuck ass.
I'll show you.
Who?
I was trying to put a line between Megumi and Jiro, and like because of the way I've done this stupid graph, it like I did it in a weird way, and then it like looked weird, so I was like trying to fix it. Jiro's was like Megumi pushed her way to extremely vivid dreams of himself murdering her.
It worked.
I guess that's fair. I forget
My
that
turn now.
the dreams were a thing. Let's try. Okay, that looks better. I think. Okay, and then we need,
Fall.
actually, I don't like that. Let's do
What's the plan? Take this. How was that? Neutralized.
Come on.
Termination of enemy signals confirmed.
Okay, last story bit for tonight.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
We need to be careful while we fight. We're doing a lot more collateral damage than I thought. But I guess it goes to show. If we think tactically with Guardians and EMPs, we'll gain more ground than just by attacking.
I'm sorry.
True enough. Against Apsos units, I'd recommend at least 2 EMP-capable Sentinels in the strike team.
Sorry, we're doing more collateral damage than you thought with giant robots
Yeah, for real.
against giant kaiju? How much collateral damage did you think you were going to do? You are not precision. You destroyed 2025, Juro.
I think he was just focused forward, and then he looked back and saw the city smoking behind him and went, "Oh, still not used to that in this timeline. Fuck."
We'll need flares equipped too. They're important for stopping missile assaults, Izumi-kun.
Good point, Shinonome-senpai. We need all the offense we can muster, so we can't waste it shooting down missiles. Okay. We can't afford to lose this.
Shinonome has fully forgotten
We made it.
and continually forgets that Karabe is Karabe.
Yeah. But can you blame her, poor little brain girl?
Base Sekigahara gets a new skill. Hidden Girl Power for Megami Ekushiji.
Okay.
How long is this battle gonna go on?
And we unlock Sekigahara's motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
I'm so
Wow.
glad we went through those objectives.
Yeah,
There's-
that's a real big one there.
So we are at 3rd area Himawari Mord, wave 4. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Yeah, and then we can get through like 2 probably, and then go back to Goto. Or do you think we should just bust through all of the destruction stuff?
Do you want me to go until until like wave 10? On my off time. Do you want me to just blow through destruction?
Yeah, I mean,
Because otherwise, if we come back next week and we're just doing destruction, and we go up until the end. Actually, I think it locks after wave 5. Actually,
Does it?
I think so. I think it might.
Okay.
And then it's like you can't proceed until everyone is done. You can't get no.
Liger says you can only get to
no.
wave 7.
We can only yeah. That makes sense. So do you want me to go to wave 7?
Yeah, sure, because I feel like that will help with our timeline for when we're trying to get through with this game, so mine as well, I think. If that's not too much, if you can't get to it, then it's not a huge deal, but like if you have the time and you feel up to it, then yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
So I'll go to wave 7. I don't think anything important gets discussed. And if anything important were to get discussed, it would be discussed in wave 5. And I'll just replay that at the start of next week.
That's fair.
For now, though, we have our beautiful relationship chart.
Yeah, we're making slow progress on that one, but it's happening. Shit, I need to color this before I like forget, and I'm like, why are they romantically linked? Okay, there we go. The problem is there's a lot of nuance to some of these relationships that I'm like, and technically,
And then
Miwako be Miwakoing, yes. I need to do something very
Miwako, color of romantic, is very Miwako.
Yeah, exactly. And I was gonna do this too because she deserves. We're gonna do this, I think. Or we're gonna do this. Because... Oh, no. Because we love Miwako.
We do love Miwako.
Miwako is the queen.
I'm
gonna take a screenshot of this so I can...
I dislike that they almost implied that Renigoto was heterosexual because it implied that he was just being an asshole to Miwako.
Yeah. Yeah, don't love that.
But nope, he's aromantic and platonically loved Professor Latex Morimura.
Yeah. Also, I know Liger said earlier that motorcycle exists for referring to when you unlocked the motorcycle. That motorcycle exists solely as an excuse for why Morimura has the outfit.
Wait, I actually have to look at that now. Before we leave.
It totally makes sense. Also, Liger also just said, I believe Goto is sapiosexual, which, like, holy fuck, I haven't heard that word in, like, 5 or 6 years, Liger. Fucking Jesus.
Sapio... Attracted to brains?
Yeah, that's like... You're like, I'm attracted to intelligence.
Intelligence!
Yeah.
Right. So
I used to identify as sapiosexual until I realized that I was like, that's like... I'm just ace. I'm just gray. Demisexual, whatever. I short-circuited in the moment. That's not whatever, but like, yeah.
Where is your motorcycle? Famous game. Sekigahara's motorcycle.
Very nice.
Oh, you meant that in a joking fashion.
I think they meant like in like a we want to put her in a pretty outfit, in a cute outfit, not a cute outfit, like a sexy outfit.
Sexy.
So let's have a motorcycle in there.
I'm gonna find Miss Morimura. And now I'm gonna look at a woman who looks like Miss Morimura.
I love that that's a whole
And I am
subreddit.
much happier.
It does technically belong to her too, yeah.
Allegra Clark's type.
Yeah. Very true.
And also her typecast.
Yeah. Important distinction.
It's both. Morimura is both Allegra's type and typecast.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely both, but it's important to mention that. I think, like, Allegra, like, looks at the characters that she voices and is like, a good chunk of them, she's like, am I into this woman? And then if she says yes, then she'll voice them. Because, like, she plays, like, mostly babes.
Mm-hmm. I still can't believe she voices Homer at Happy... Christina, I mean, not Allegra.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, what? Did I black out? Yeah, I know.
I still can't believe... So who does Allegra voice that they decided to give her Iori Fuyusaka? What's the connection there?
That's a good question, because I'm not sure. I mean, the thing with Allegra is I feel like she's become like a lot more notable in the past few years. Not that she hasn't done stuff ahead of time, but I feel like her like most prominent roles has been in like this game on kind of. So not all of them have connections. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Because I just don't think it works.
Yeah, so you could say that, and you could say that not all of them have connections. But I need you to remember, this part's very important. Iori Fuyusaka is the deuteragonist of this game.
Honestly, I think that it makes sense to cast somebody who doesn't have a connection, because, like...
Fire Emblem, Berserk, Mass Effect.
Oh yeah, she mentioned when I met her that she voices like a Krogan in Mass Effect, which I have not gotten to that yet because it's in a different game, so no spoilers.
Someone in Fortnite.
But I think it works because of the whole thing where she's like, since we don't know that Fuyusaka and Morimura are the same person, I think it makes a lot of sense to cast somebody who's like not tied to anything.
Who just has a flexible voice.
Yeah, and then a connection to something, because I think that might make it too obvious if you start to like put pieces together. You're like, you know. So
yeah, because you didn't even notice.
Exactly.
Like you you noticed that she voiced Morimura instantly, but didn't realize until I told you.
I was gonna say I never clocked that, and I probably never would have clocked that. Most of the characters are specific references, some of them to really obscure things. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's definitely something that I'd be interested in, like, learning more about, like, the history and development of this game once we're done.
Bloodhound. Hi, Bloodhound.
Yes.
But no, I think that Allegra is the exception, and that Allegra was cast for her versatility. Specifically because...
that totally makes sense.
They wanted to do the thing where everyone voices every version of themselves, but they couldn't have... they couldn't Spider-Gwen, apparently, in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And of course, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Cynthia! Pokemon Masters! Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Hi. But yeah, no. She was hired for her versatility, and we love that for her.
Yes, she's a queen. Anyways, thank you so much for playing and for entertaining my shenanigans with this chart. Hopefully this will be finished next time.
I did prompt you to do the chart.
That's true, but
my shenanigans through your whimsy, I guess.
True, but you could have also been like, this is too distracting, stop, take it back. Which is weird because Ben Diskin plays all versions of Juro. Wait! Ben Diskin plays all versions of Juro except Juro? That is weird.
Oh, does he? Oh my god. Wait. Really?
I don't think I've ever heard you this shocked before.
No, I don't... Who voices Juro? Outro, please. I am distracting you.
Okay, sorry. I was like, what? Chris Hackney is what Liger says.
Me.
Anyways, so thank you guys for hanging out in chat. Thank you, Aurora, for streaming with me. Glad to get back to it. And we will be back sometime soon, hopefully next Tuesday. We shall see. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Ash Ketchum, what are you doing here? I continually forget that Veronica Taylor voices Okino.